friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so just text, I know it's a toss up, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Ayy, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall through? I'ma leave it up to you, what you wanna do. Look, I'm trying to spend this time with you. Know we overdue, what you doing right now? Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you.
Guys, to my returning subscribers, I really do appreciate you. And if you're new here, this is the first time that you see my face, hi, hello. My name is Annah. And here on this channel, we're all about positive vibes. We're all about putting in the work, doing our part, and the rest will take care of itself. So I hope that you decide to become part of the family by clicking that subscribe button down below. So guys, as you can see, I was attempting to turn this curly wig into a fringe, as you guys saw, but I don't know, I don't like the look of it. Or maybe if I wet it and, you know, define the curls, maybe it will look the way that I want. Otherwise, I'm just gonna either wear a doek like I've got it on now, and then I'll just sort of make a style out of it, or I will put on a beanie. So today it is Friday. It's almost 10 o'clock. Jessica and I are gonna head to Seoul. We've booked a cruise in Seoul, but it's only for the evening, so that's for 5 o'clock. But then we thought we would have lunch at this American restaurant in, I can't remember if it's in Pyeongtaek. I can't remember where it is. It's called Smoke Town. So if you've heard of brisket, smoked brisket, you know, that American brisket, barbecue, that sort of vibes, that's what we're gonna be having for lunch at that restaurant. It's called Smoke Town. So that's gonna be really nice. But yeah, I thought that we would record a vlog. We're gonna do right now, we're gonna do a get ready with me. I'm gonna just quickly do my makeup. This Jaja, y'all know, I'm sure you've seen it. Makeup is not my strong suit. So when I'm looking down, it's because I'm getting my makeup here in front of me, or I'm looking at the mirror. But while I'm doing my makeup, I just want to chat to you guys. So if you are coming to teach English here in South Korea, or you've just arrived, let me tell you a story, guys. I don't know if I've now blocked out the light. Anyways, let me tell you a story, you guys. My first tip when you get here is please change the code for your door. So you know, here in Korea, they don't really use keys. So when you are showing your apartment, they're going to tell you, here's the pin for your door keypad, okay, to get into your home. Please, guys, change that pin. Make sure that you are the only person who knows the pin for your door. So the one day, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know the story. If you don't, the one day I came back from work and I'm walking up the stairs. I'm now at my floor in my passageway on my floor. I'm walking towards my door. I can already see it's a bit muddy in front of my door. So I'm like, that's different. Then, focus. So that's the first thing I noticed. Number two, I then walk into, so I unlock the keypad with my code. I walk in. That cupboard there that you guys see there at the back, it's not against the wall anymore. It's like mohare, like it's in the middle. This is where it's sitting. I noticed that there's things on my table that weren't there when I left. I didn't leave that there. I go into the kitchen, I see that there's lunch boxes that are usually inside the cupboard that are now on my counter. And then there's also a biscuit that I didn't have that's there. Some cupboards are open. And I'm thinking, somebody has definitely been in here. Now, for me, I believe I'm a very level-headed person, like, especially when it comes to things like this. I'm very, I don't know what's the word, level-headed. So I didn't freak out and I didn't panic. I first want to assess the situation before I react. So at that time, I'm still walking around and I'm thinking, yes, somebody has definitely been in here. So first point of action, I'm like, go change that code. So I go and I change the code. And I think to myself, the only people that know the code for my door is myself, my co-teacher, and the landlord. So in my mind, I was thinking about it rationally. Those are the 3 people that can come in here, unless they would have shared the PIN with anyone else. Me, my co-teacher, and the landlord. Now, I know I didn't give anybody else my PIN other than my sister, obviously. And obviously my co-teacher. But yeah, now she stays in another city. She's only here when she comes to school. After school, she drives back to her city. So I'm like, can't be her. And usually, yeah, now if she needs anything from me, or even if somebody needed to get her, she gives me notice first. Like when they delivered some furniture, she told me first. So in my mind, it's time to either that woman, it needs to be the landlord. I'm outside my door and I'm trying to change the PIN, right? Changing the PIN. Mugeli Shule. Mugeli is now running towards my door and I'm like, oh. You know when they say, is it me, Jesus? You know that TikTok video, is it me? Yeah, it was her, okay? She was the one who came in here and I knew it when she was running up and she was apologizing because I guess she realized that, yeah, you came home and I'm sure you found things out of place. Yeah, it was her. So guys, just for your own security, when this talking and thinking is not for me. For your own security, please change your keypad. So I had posted this story on my Instagram and I got a few inboxes from other teachers here in South Korea and they were like, yo, it happened to you too? Imagine me, I'm there, I'm busy getting undressed, I'm getting ready, or it doesn't matter what I'm doing, but you just show yourself in like that. So there's those instances. So please guys, change your keypad, the code when you get the code, just so that you're the only person who knows the PIN to get into your place, so that you don't have situations where a landlord lets themselves in and they haven't asked for your permission and they haven't given you notice that they're coming to do whatever it is that they need to do. I don't understand why they believe that it's okay for them to just come into a person's space without one, getting permission and giving notice. I don't kushish. So that I was irritated for that. But I'm glad my code has changed. She did come back and apologize and she explained why she was here and she gave me apples and eggs. I was not interested. I'm not an apples girl. So already that was not in her favor. So yeah. So that's my tip for you guys. Please change your keypad. Guys, I'm just putting on my foundation now. What else do I need to tell you guys? Catch you guys up on. Another thing I should catch you guys up on, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I lost my phone. So the one day I was at school, and I left early to go and get a report from the hospital. So I did a medical report. I did a medical check and I needed to go back to that hospital to get the results. So I left school early. This was like 2 weeks ago. So I left school early so I can go and get my results. And I know for a fact I left my classroom with my phone, because I remember checking the phone and seeing it was 4 minutes before my bus arrived. So I ran for my life to make sure that I caught the bus. While I was on the bus, now I'm on the bus and I'm trying to check, okay, how far are we from my destination? And to my shock and my surprise, my phone is not there. My phone was not in my bag, guys, and I checked my pockets. It was not in my pockets either. Like, I frantically checked, it wasn't there, and then at that moment, that's when I realized I must have dropped it when I was at the bus stop. Thinking that I put it in my bag. No, babes, it was not in my bag. So now it was a matter of, okay, what do I do? What do I do in this instance? What do I do? Sorry, as you can see, the makeup didn't blend well here. Anyway, so I'm like, what do I do? Do I get off this bus here and try and catch a bus back home, and then hopefully I'll find my phone at the bus stop or along the way to the bus stop, or maybe at school in case my mind is playing tricks on me, but it's not. I have a good memory. But I decided, if I was to get off this bus here, I don't know where I am, and how am I going to navigate where to catch the next bus to get to my home, my town. So I said that is not a good decision. At least I may not know where I am currently, where the bus is right now, but I knew where the destination was because I've been to that hospital before, so I knew where I would be getting off. So I decided to continue and get to the hospital first. Although when I got to the hospital, when I got to the bus stop to get to the hospital, I would need to take another bus. So I had my laptop with me, thank God. So then I went onto Never Maps on my laptop, but it wasn't really working the way that it does on my phone app, because it wasn't picking up my pen and actually moving along with me. It wasn't picking up my current location. It needed me to type in my current location, and I don't know that location, so I couldn't put in its current location. It was a mess, but between Never Maps and Google Maps, I was able to figure out how to get to the hospital to get to stand for the next bus, and then get to the hospital, got my results, and then I knew obviously how to get back to that bus stop to then catch a bus to go back to my town. So thank God we made it in one piece. We got my results, which I needed urgently. Then I got back here to my town. I was at the bus stop first, obviously, so I checked there, no phone. Then I traced my steps all the way back to school. It's my classroom. Hauna phone. So at this point, I'm like, ah, girl, somebody picked it up. But I still wasn't stressing. Remember, in South Korea, people return people's belongings, or they at least, you know, submit it somewhere. Lost and found, I don't know. But anyways, then I called, Jessica called my phone, and some Korean person answered, and Jessica just heard bus terminal. They couldn't understand each other. So I was like to Jessica, the nearest bus terminal to me is in Ansong. I lost my phone here in my town at the bus stop. It doesn't make sense for me to go there. I feel like if the person picked it up at the bus stop, she would have left it in this facility. She wouldn't go somewhere else. It doesn't make sense for me to go there. And then also to now get to the bus terminal, I'm going to need to figure it out on how to get there, which also doesn't work because Dololo Never Maps app. Then, so in that same evening, I'm on my laptop, and I remember, Anna, you have found my iPhone. So I used to find my iPhone, but it didn't give me the location of my phone. But then I saw there was a feature called Lost Phone, and with that, what it does is it locks your phone, which is cool. One, it locks, and then two, it allows you to put like this alert on your phone to tell the person, this phone is lost. When found, please do ABCD, call this person, and it even gives them the call button, and it links to that phone number that you added. So I knew that with myself and my sister, with the language barrier, it wasn't gonna work. And I was like, Anna, you have Korean friends. So I called Jim, and I told him the story. And he was just like, go log a case. So I went to my nearest police station. I logged the case. They were so friendly, those policemen. And they were so interested to know where I come from, what am I doing here, how long I've been here. But other than that, they were very helpful. They made me fill out a whole report of the whole entire incident, and they said they would keep calling it, and then if they do find it, they'll call me. But anyways, on the lost my phone feature on Apple, I put in there, this phone is lost, if found, please call Jin, and I put his name, and then I put his number, and I also took that sentence, translated it to Korean, and then what I did in the morning is I clicked the alert button, alert sound. So it then makes your phone make a sound, so that when they hear that sound, they look at my phone, they're going to see this message. And thank God they did. They then called Jen, who then called me and said, listen, I got a call, they've got your phone, it's at this store, and he sent me the location. And then I just checked it on Google Maps, Never Maps, and I was like, oh, it's actually the store that's behind the bus stop. So I went there and I asked, did anybody hand in a phone? And he was like, yes, and he gave me my phone. Guys, only in Korea, telech, only in Korea, because let me tell you, anywhere else, let me not say anywhere else, but had this been my own home, had this been Saudi, if you're from Saudi, you know what we're going through, what people are going through there with crime. It's just, yeah, it's just not on. Anyways, guys, this is my makeup. Listen, I'm no guru here, but anyway, if I talk and get ready, I'm never gonna finish. So guys, I will catch you probably when we reach our destination or before I leave. But let me just finish doing my makeup, otherwise I'm not going to finish, and I'm gonna be late. And we don't want to be late, right?
Got a tab, we can run up. Knew you from the way, now we grown up. My look, yeah, made the realest ones nervous. But if you want it, tap in. I think that I know somewhere that we could go to crash land. We could keep the pace on slow jam. Don't leave me on red. Can we go back where we first began? No plans, all we had was the moment. This text, I know it's a toss-up, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Yeah, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall?
Makeup is done. You know what would have been really nice? Get the eyelash, but I'm not the girl who can do quick with eyelashes because I'm a beginner, so I forgot to put on the top that I want to wear today, and it's a white powder neck, and since the face is done, we need this. What you wanna do?
We was raised a little different. I used to be ashamed who I was, now I'm paid by the sentence. Taking my time with it. Baby, give me yours, so I could get them butterflies trapped in your rib cage. Let me know we on the same page. Hit me with a text, voice note, or an emoji. Waiting all day for your name on the ID. So if you want it, tap in. I think that I know somewhere that we could go to crash land. and we could keep the pace on slow jam. Don't leave me on red. Can we go back?
Okay, hair-wise, the Duke just messed this up. Go wet this a little bit to sort of give it shape, and then we'll go. Now we're speaking, and then I'm going to add on some boots. Handbag wise, this bag would have been cute, but because we're recording today and I need to take my tripod, I have to take my bigger bag. It's just the way that it is when you are a content creator. You know what? Because it's gonna get cold, I would have loved to wear the brown blazer, but towards the evening it's gonna get cold. It's still winter here in Korea.
I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gorgeous. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I'm golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a friend, so at the top for me. Never thought that loving would be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours, worth a try. Oh, this is the real thing, I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next.
I just got to Pyeongtaek. I just need to walk to the bus stop to catch the second bus. I don't know if you guys can see the screenshot on the screen. So I'm using Naver Maps. As you can see, it shows you you know, where to get off, shows you where to catch your next bus. It gives you the bus stop number, shows you how many minutes the next bus is, how far away it is, and it updates you as the bus comes closer and closer. You can also see the pin is moving as I walk, so at least that way you don't get lost. You can make sure that you're on the right track until you get to your destination. If you've seen that, if you're taking a wrong turn, you'll see that the pin is going in an opposite direction from where you need to go. So, Naver Maps is awesome. I love it for this.
10번, 20번, 100번, 80번 버스가 잠시 후 도착 예정입니다.
Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gorgeous. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are
at the Smoketown. Met up with Jess. She ordered this drink which she hates. It tastes like nonsense. So let's taste it. Together and just bam. But Jess, let's order. Shots. 54,500 Korean won. We could have a puri drink.
You just got paid, so you don't have an excuse.
Chitchat. Did this girl just got paid? I have things to say for. Guys, look how cute she looks.
Shall I put my jacket on for you guys?
Yes, please.
No, actually, go to my channel and you can watch a drip check there. Yeah.
All I want to is to be close to you, but I don't know how and what to do. I'm so shy when it comes to you, but I guess you're curious, huh? So let me show you what I can do, 'cause I don't mind taking my time to stay in this bed now, never get out, 'cause I would love wasting time with you, baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. I would love wasting time with you, baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. I see it in your eyes. You want this even more, like we are soulmates, something we never felt before. Yeah, I don't mind taking my time. Let's stay in this bed now, never get out, 'cause I would love wasting time with you.
Guys, Regile, we ate. The food was good. Now we're gonna head to the cruise. We're just trying to decide whether to head to Seoul on a train or on a bus. But anyways,
It will probably be all of the above.
yeah, probably
Because we have to catch a bus to go to
Seoul.
there anyways.
Anyways, we're now gonna head to the bus stop to catch a bus to Pyeongtaek AK Plaza. From there we'll probably catch a train to Seoul and then another bus to just get us to the cruise terminal, and then we'll be cruising. But yo guys, the food, it was delicious. If you're in Pyeongtaek, you'll need to try this out. I will leave the link down below if you want to know what restaurant this is. But yeah, let's go.
We're soaring up high, got no clue. How do I know what I mean to you? Yeah. Say it out loud, spill the truth. Tell me how I'm gonna get close to you. Yeah. High and low, in between, acting out acting so rude. Won't you tell me what I'm supposed to do? Hey. High and low, in between, acting out, make a scene. Working on our body language, working on our body language. Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real.
We are finally on the cruise, ferry, boat, whatever you want to call it. We're on it. And it's gorgeous out here.